Hello, everybody. Jeremiah and I are so glad to see you today. And today we're going to talk about we're going to address the topic of dropping the ball for mompreneurs. Now, this may be like, oh my goodness, what is she about to say? This is how I feel. Well, get ready because I have been there. I know exactly what it feels like to feel like you're always dropping the ball. And let me tell you, just because I have grown and I can look back and say that I'm not in a season of survival mode anymore. Even though I'm not in that season anymore, there are still lots of days when I drop the ball. But what is different now than when I lived in a perpetual state of survival mode is that my perspective has changed. Everything in my mindset and my perspective has changed. And I have reframed what failure looks like. And, failure can be your friend, failure can help you, but it's hard to look at it as a good thing when you're constantly failing, when you're not building any traction, when you're not building any momentum. And I feel like this is a relevant topic for mompreneurs of small children because a lot of us wonder, is it even possible to run a business while you have small kids? And believe me, even though I have a tiny army of kids, but I have been there. I know what it feels like to just get into just continually drop the ball and to feel like, okay, I'm so overwhelmed as a mom and I'm always dropping the ball and I feel like I'm not being successful in that arena, and that is my most important arena. So how can I add one more thing to something? How can I add one more ball to what I'm already juggling when I'm already dropping all the balls? Okay, that's what a lot goes through a lot of our minds. And I just want to say, kind of highlight a little bit of my journey of how I got out of that mentality, because there is freedom on the other side. And I want to mention, I also want to mention a resource that I've created that may be helpful for some of you if this is what you're struggling with. But first, before I talk about that resource, I just want to kind of tell you what I've learned and what has helped me to get out of that mentality. And one thing that has helped me is being clear and being self-aware. Those two things. And when I say self-awareness means knowing yourself and knowing what you want and knowing your limitations. And I think that when you have to be, and being clear goes hand in hand with that, you have to know what success looks like for you. And when you begin with the end in mind, you can make a clear assessment of your responsibilities, of the things that only you can do, of the things that you have to do. And you can also look at how much time you have, when you have time, and you can leverage your resources to create a sustainable schedule. And you can start small and build your business into your home life, and you can build the habits that are going to serve you both as a mom and as a business owner. And a lot of those habits go hand in hand. And the resource that I wanted to mention is I've created a course for busy mompreneurs with small children, and it's called Creating More Time for Your Business for Busy Moms. And if you'd like the link to that course, just comment in the comments of this video, and I would be glad to send you a link to that course. And it's really helpful. It's only $37, and it's a really, really short course. I like to keep it short, sweet, and to the point because we are all busy mompreneurs. And, we don't have time for all of that. We don't have time to commit to a really big course. So the last thing I want to mention is, if you're not a member of my group, Survival Mode to Successful, Mompreneurs of Little Kids Creating Momentum. My little boy is trying to get in the video, silly boy. No, not yet. Go back. Thank you. Thank you. If you're not a member of my group, Survival Mode to Successful, Mompreneurs of Little Kids Creating Momentum, there's Johnny. I encourage you to join our group. Just look me up on Facebook and I will add you to our group. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.